Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will the sponsor yield?
Mr. Crespo, will you yield?
Absolutely.
Mr. Crespo yields.
I think this question was answered, but I didn't see it in the bill. The individuals under this bill, will they be issued a DMV identification number, a 9-digit?
Yes. A driver's license number, yes.
Okay. And will there be, and I, again, didn't see this issued addressed in the bill, will there be any way to distinguish from that identification number that the person is not a citizen versus any citizen?
No.
Okay. In this bill, is there anything that changes the way that we currently register to vote? And the reason for my question is currently to put in a voter registration, it requires either the DMV number or the last 4 digits of the Social Security number, not both.
I'm glad you brought that up, and it's come up a lot in discussions with folks, and there's been a lot of misconceptions about that. So, no, nothing in this bill qualifies a undocumented resident of our state to register to vote or to cast a vote. And matter of fact, it is federal law that requires that an application for a driver's license include an application for a voter registration. And you should note there's, I believe, 3 sections where you are reminded that only citizens are given the privilege or the right to vote and can sign that section. There is a sort of a statement added by DMV, and then it's the very first question you're asked in your voter application. Are you a citizen, yes or no? If no, you are not allowed to submit. If you can't if you're not a citizen, you would not qualify to vote. If somebody answered that question, no, I am not a citizen, but then provided the last 4 of that driver number, the Board of Elections would capture that application is not valid and not register that person. It is a federal crime for somebody to cast a vote who is not allowed to. I assure you, there is not a single individual in the immigrant community who wants to put themselves at risk of deportation and would not seek to do that.
Okay, thank you. On the bill?
On the bill, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. And I appreciate Mr. Crespo's response on that. However, unfortunately, I actually have a number of examples from the Suffolk County Board of Elections of cases where individuals with DMV numbers that are not citizens have actually registered to vote with that number, checked the box that they were a citizen, or the box was checked on the application that they signed, and they actually did vote. And the only reason that the Board of Elections was notified about this, because we talked about a number of things with agencies not being able to verify whether a person's a citizen or not, is because these individuals have come to the Board of Elections and in the course of them getting their citizenship have had to remove themselves from the rolls. So I have a number of examples. I'm not going to state the last name, but I, Melissa, wish to be removed from the Suffolk County voter rolls effective immediately. I'm not a citizen, and my application for citizenship requires proof that I am no longer on the voter rolls. She voted in East Hampton in 2008, 2010, 2012. I, Marvin, wish to be removed from the Suffolk County voter rolls effective immediately. I'm not a citizen, and my application for citizenship requires proof that I am no longer on the voter rolls. Marvin voted in the presidential primary in 2016, the general in 2016, the general in 2017 in the town of Islip. I, Gleaton, am applying for my citizenship and need to be taken off the list to vote. I need confirmation that I've been removed from the list sent to me, my return address. He voted in the town of Brookhaven in 2008. Another example, Tina, my application will be, she's applying for citizenship status. My application will be denied unless I submit proof that my name has been removed from the voter registration rolls. She voted in 2004 and 2008. Marcel, I have voted in 2006, 2007, 2008 presidential primary, 2008 general, 2009 general election. So these are just some of the examples that I have from the Suffolk County Board of Elections of individuals who reached out to the Board of Elections to remove themselves on the course of becoming a citizen that were able to register to vote with that DMV identification number. And I'm concerned of unintended consequences. I think the intentions of this bill are good, and I think that this is something that we should really take a pause on solving this issue before we move forward. It's very concerning. I researched it. I can't find any other place on earth that allows citizens of another country to vote in the election. And while this bill does not intend to do that, one of the unintended consequences that has been brought to my attention by the Board of Elections are that this practice happens, and this will further exacerbate the scenario. So for that reason, I'll be voting no and encouraging my colleagues in the Assembly and the Senate to also vote no. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.